Hope everyone's doing well. If you haven't been to the channel before, my name is EQ and welcome to Stonkaholics. Before we get into the video, if you guys could throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, any of that'd be greatly appreciated. We're gonna make this one kind of quick. If you haven't been under the rock, you know what Shiba token and SHIB is, or Shiba Inu. This thing has been hot on all social media. It's pretty much the hottest meme coin at the moment, and you see all sort of people on TikTok and everything like that blasting it. I even put a little video on TikTok about Shiba and messing around with it, giving a hint as to what this video is going to be. So we're going to go into Shiba a little more, and then we're going to go into projects that I think are better than Shiba and the ones that you actually should invest in so you don't fall for this trap, because all this is a trap at the moment. So right off the bat, Shiba's ranked 33rd. You can see the price is extremely low because their circulating supply and their max supply is absurd. And you're sitting at a market cap right now of 3.5 billion. So you might have a 10 times move. That's going to hit you at a $35 billion market cap. And that's pretty much where Doge was sitting. So you're only looking at moving this 1 more cent up. The reason why I say this thing is a trap is because the price is very deceiving on it. All you see on the internet is people talking about if Shiba hits a cent, 10 cents, or $1. But let's say that if it wanted to hit 1 cent, it would have to 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, basically 1,000 times to hit 1 cent. If it wants to get to 10 cents, that's a 10,000 times move. If it wants to get to $1, that's going to be a 100,000 times move. So you're going to have to add 100,000 times to this market cap, which is not going to happen. That's almost, that's going to be more than 100 trillion at that point. So for Shiba to do that is ridiculous. People are just hyping this thing up, and you're going to end up losing a lot of money in the long run. Now, when we dive into the SHIB ecosystem, you can see there's these two other coins, Leash and Bone. Leash is available right now, and this is the one that we're going to talk about that you should buy instead. You're still technically buying into the SHIB ecosystem. You're just buying a coin that can actually explode and moon, versus buying the trap coin that they want you to buy so that this keeps going up in value. So Leash was originally set to rebase the price of Dogecoin. Now it's been unleashed and will not rebase. It has a total circulation of only 100,000 tokens, so less tokens than Bitcoin, and has the opposite appeal to SHIB, which has a much larger supply. That's where they're getting you a SHIB, because people can buy millions and millions of them and think that they're gonna be millionaires, but that never will actually happen, versus something like this where the token right now is in the 2,000, so most people aren't even looking to buy it, but it can go up to 60, 70, 80,000 if it really wanted to. And so Leash is also going to offer special rewards for those who provide liquidity. Going into the Leash price and why I think Leash is the one that you want to go for. So you're currently sitting at $2,000. You can see price came down pretty well. We'll dive deeper into the tech analysis on Leash coming up. The major thing with this is that you're sitting at a $233 million market cap. So even if it wanted to 10 times, you're only talking about $2 billion. If it wanted to 100 times, that's only a $20 billion market cap. So that's half of what Doge has right now. So you're saying that this thing can essentially do a 200 times move to hit the same market cap that Doge did. And it's putting 200 times on this is going to be a massive number. And Leash is currently ranked 195 on the list, so there's a lot more growth. It's a finite token. The supply is much lower. It runs on SHIB, so you're essentially investing in SHIB, but with a much higher potential. And it's sitting at a grade A for transparency, which means that there's a lot of transparency in the volume trading, and it's a trustworthy amount of volume for the trades. Now, when you look at this, you can see that we've been sitting in a nice little consolidation. Price has been lingering around these EMAs for a while. When I zoom out a little bit, you can see that those lines were the fib retracement lines. So this top line would be the 6180, this bottom line would be the 7860. And you can see from this dip, we actually just did a perfect and full retracement. That would be considered a normal retracement by any other standard. The price did dip down under the 7860, but we never actually closed a candle under there. Both candles were holding on top. So that would still be considered a support hold on the 7860, which is normal for a massive impulse move. Now, if this thing wants to start taking off and retest the all-time high, you're looking at a 230% gain just from testing the all-time high. And if it wanted to break out into its next impulse move, for example, its TP3 right now is sitting at around 4.5. Mind you, this is Leash and wrapped ETH because this is the only chart that I could find on TradingView. But you're looking at a 530% move from current price to take profit 3 of the next impulse move based on this previous impulse. So if you are looking to invest in SHIB or you wanted to, instead of throwing your money into that, take that $100, throw it into Leash and watch it actually blow up and make you some money. Don't fall for these traps and the FUD and all this other crap. People are just trying to get you to buy the shit coins to increase the actual volume and overall volume of the whole project, but they don't want you to actually buy the coins that they're buying and investing in. They want you to buy the side project that's going to crash. That's meant to just be the eye teaser for the beginners and get millions and billions of dollars funneled into there, just so Leash can continue to explode, and so Bone, when it's released, is going to be able to explode. And Bone is probably going to be the one of the three that's going to be making the most money and the most gains. So when that does come out and it gets released, we're going to be talking about Bone as well. If you didn't get a chance to before, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.